I want you to picture something. You're stopping at a local tapery for a quick cutting chai. You scan the UPI QR code, you tap pay, and the transaction is done in a millisecond.
Yeah, and it feels completely wireless, right?
Exactly. It feels like magic.
Yeah.
But in that fraction of a second, your data is physically traveling through this massive underground maze of telecom networks, bank servers, and data centers before you even get that green check mark.
Right. I mean, we interact with the cloud as if it's just, floating in the air, but the reality is heavily grounded.
And that is exactly our mission for today's deep dive. We're looking into the invisible physical infrastructure that is quietly powering our entire digital lives. Because, like you said, we just tap our screens and expect magic, but what is the actual physical reality holding up the cloud?
Well, the big secret to all of this is optical fiber. These are essentially hair-thin strands of glass that carry data using pulses of light.
Just light.
Yeah, literally just light. Like older communication systems relied on copper cables, which use electrical signals, but those were so much slower and they faced a lot of interference.
Right, because with copper, you're basically dealing with electrons just bumping into each other. It's kind of like a congested single-lane dirt road.
Exactly. And optical fiber, by comparison, is like a frictionless, light-speed superhighway. It delivers massive speeds, handles huge data volumes securely, and, it's incredibly energy efficient.
Which makes sense because light doesn't generate the kind of heat the electrical resistance in copper wiring does.
Right, and that heat reduction is a huge deal when you think about daily life. I mean, optical fiber is what directly enables your buffer-free video streaming, crystal-clear remote work calls, or even just live tracking your drivers on ride apps.
And, of course, those UPI payments for your chai.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of that depends on moving huge amounts of data instantly. And if you look at India's digital growth story, it's pretty staggering. In recent years, broadband connections jumped from about 6 crore to nearly 100 crore.
Oh, wow. That is a massive jump.
It is. And UPI skyrocketed from just 2 crore to over 24,000 crore annual transactions.
Wait, 24,000 crore? That's mind-blowing.
Right. And to support all that traffic, the national fiber network had to double. We're now at over 42 lakh route kilometers of fiber, reaching deep into rural villages.
But wait, if our modern devices and things like 5G are constantly marketed as wireless, why do we still care so much about physical cables buried in the dirt?
Because wireless is, well, it's a bit of an illusion. Your phone connects to a 5G mobile tower wirelessly, sure, but the second that signal hits the tower, it instantly relies on high-capacity fiber cables behind the scenes to actually move the data anywhere.
Oh, so the heavy lifting is still happening underground.
Always. And the AI boom is only adding to this. I mean, generative AI creates an immense demand for data.
Right, because AI is basically just a giant data processing engine.
Exactly. And we've seen national data center capacity quadruple recently, going from 375 megawatts to 1,500 megawatts, because AI needs data, data needs data centers, and data centers need fiber to connect them.
But deploying 42 lakh kilometers of delicate glass across a densely populated country sounds like a logistical nightmare.
Oh, it is grueling. I mean, you're looking at massive costs, very complex trenching, navigating right-of-way permissions, and constant maintenance. But honestly, the biggest challenge is much simpler: accidental cable cuts.
Wait, really? You're telling me the biggest bottleneck to this futuristic, world-changing AI could literally just be an excavator accidentally digging in the wrong spot?
Unfortunately, yes. I mean, a construction crew digging a trench can accidentally sever a main fiber line and instantly take millions of people offline.
That is wild. It brings us right back to that simple cup of chai.
Yeah, whether it's scanning that QR code today or deploying some massive AI model tomorrow, our seemingly invisible wireless world actually runs on this very tangible network of glass, moving data at the speed of light.
Just buried right beneath our feet.
Exactly.
It definitely changes how you look at the pavement.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you with this thought. Our entire modern existence, our money, our memories, and increasingly our intelligence, fundamentally relies on millions of miles of delicate glass threads buried in the dirt. Just how physically fragile is our seemingly invincible digital future?
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.